Hello, 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 everyone. How is everybody doing? Oops. Got a little bit of challenges going on here. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you are, I'm going to wait just a few more minutes. I am getting ready to do a live tonight. Let me get all set up here. There's nothing professional at all about me. So I'm trying to make sure everything is good and in frame for y'all, and make sure that you can see some good stuff. Alrighty. So tonight I am going to play with and work with the March Paper Pumpkin kit. I've gotten this kit, and to tell you the truth, I have not had the opportunity at all to work with it, to do anything with it other than take it out of the package, repackage it the way I break things down, and now is the first time I'm getting ready to order it. Give me a minute, let me share. Maybe we can get some other folks to join us tonight. And see what we got. Let's see. I hope somebody's going to join me tonight. I really hope you do. But if you don't, that's fine. Alrighty. So, here is the March Paper Pumpkin 2022, and it is the Beyond the Horizon is what it was called. And you guys, if you are looking in the catalog, it definitely coordinates with the On the Horizon DSP and that whole suite of products. Tonight, I'm really only going to focus on working with the kit itself. I'm not going to make any alternatives. I really have not had the opportunity to sit down and play with anything. So I'm just going to make at least one, and my goal is to get through, hey Michelle, at least one of each of the card that's coming in the kit. So you get 9 cards in the kit. That's 3 of each. That gives you 9. And you guys, this is the most gorgeous, I mean, it's one of my favorite Paper Pumpkin kits in I don't even know how long. Anyway, take a look and let's start on the journey and see what we can create here. Let me show you what comes in the kit. You know, you saw this. This is all the pieces to make the first card that we're going to make, but let me show you what else came with the kit. All right, as usual, you'll get some dimensionals. And you get all of your little pieces, and I think I just made a mess out of them. These are your little pop-out pieces that are already done for you. They're your die-cut pieces. Oh my goodness, look at that. To augment your page, your card. And these are the card bases, you guys. How gorgeous is this? This is for the first card. This, as you can see, coordinates with the second. I thought I was going to go live tonight to do an unboxing with the with my pre-order, but of course I got tricked. Something else came in the mail. It was not my pre-order. I just checked status on that, and now that's not due until, I think it's a Tuesday was my status. I'm really disappointed in that, but okay, that's life. And this is the last. Okay, then you got envelopes. You have your dimensionals. Got more envelopes. Got a little bit of gems. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm just going to work from, Midnight Misty Moonlight came in the package. And I know some ribbon did. And y'all, I don't even know where I put that ribbon. So, we're gonna make things work tonight. Anyway. So the first card we're going to make in the kit tonight is, Michelle, do you have your kit? Do you want to stamp with me if you're feeling okay? I hope you're stamping with me. But this is the parts and pieces that I have the projects for. This one right here. And the beautiful thing about, you have instructions for all of the cards. Okay? think on this one too, you even have a ruler. I don't know if we always have that. This is the first time I'm paying attention to it, but you have a little ruler in here. That's awesome, you guys. All right, so let's get the first kit, our first card ready, and let's get this guy going. First one is for a little note. So we have our card base, and it's pretty simple, it seems like, to put this together. And let me put my eyes on. So what I am seeing is the following. So what I see is the flour, the cornfield, the corn husks. I see this strip that goes about here. This guy that goes over here. And then we will have our sentiment that goes just above. So that's what we're gonna work with. How do I add adhesive to these die cuts, intricate die cuts? Yes, I can use that, but you guys, this is not a Stampin' Up! Product, but it is one of my favorite items, you guys. This is my Xyron machine, and all I do is I put that little thing right in there, pull it through, do a little snip, 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 a little rub, 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 and adhesive is already on here. Okay, I love my Xyron machine. Does anybody have a Xyron machine? Tuesday, what's on? I know, Tuesday, horrible. I thought that I was gonna be digging into some starry, oh my god, starry sky, Tahitian, oh my god, Tahitian tide, I think it is that what it's called? I can't remember all of the color names. All right, so what we're gonna do is, the first thing we are gonna do is, wait a minute, now that I'm looking at it, right? And again, you can, all of these little subtle differences, you can kind of make them on your own. But now that I'm looking at it, it seems like this guy goes first. So that's what we're going to end up. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make him go first. I ordered some of the new Stampin' Up! Storage, the ink pads in honor of the... No, that means you got your order. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Happy for you, but jealous at the same time. Oh my goodness. Anyway, but in my order that I got today, I got some of the new ink pad and what do you call that? Ink pad and Stampin' Right storage. I got one of the open storage. I had enough of the, what do you call those things? The Stampin' Blends holders. So I am ready for when my colors come in. I'm organizing them by, I'm going to have like my in colors readily available on my desk. So that's how I'm organizing my station. Okay, so what we're going to end up doing is adding a little glue. And again, I use liquid glue primarily because y'all know I can't do anything straight. So I need a little bit of time to make sure I can set things the way I need them to be set. Okay. And I'm learning to work with my tweezers. Do you guys work with tweezers at all? My little craft tweezers, to kind of help me make sure I position things properly. Let me tell you, they're a godsend when you use them right. They are. Let's see. They have this guy just above the crest of the hill. So we're going to put him right here. And just a little ways over. There we go. I think that's straight, right? That looks straight to me. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to do is, are you feeling better, Michelle? I hope so. Oh, look at that, right? Now, the one thing with the Xyron is you do have some of the sticky that goes on in between. You might have to definitely clear those out, right? And so I'm just going to put you right here. Let's see. How about we put him right here? Look at how easy that was, right? The other thing that you can use is, I found this awesome product on Simon Says, the glue sponge. I've not used it, but I was like, okay, I have a lot of die cuts, right? So you can also use that to add adhesive to your little die cut pieces. But I think I'm going to stick with my Xyron tonight. I'm going to work with that one a little bit later. Will this circle fit in here? Nope, but I do have a bigger one. Oh yes, it'll fit. There we go. There we go. Oops. Oops. No, it's not going to fit, is it? Yes, it did. Whoop, whoop. Right? This stays on my Amazon reorder list, let me tell you. It does. It stays on my Amazon reorder list. I use it for everything. All right. And now we're just going to position this guy right over this. I use my my Tim Holtz glass mat, and this is I don't know if you can see, well, for me the design has the curves upward, so that's how I'm gonna align this, so that that's the way it sits. And add him right here. And then the last thing I need to do is grab the little piece so I can stamp my sentiment. And this first card, you guys see how easy that was? In no time at all, you can make cards. It is not that hard to do. Well, it is if you can't find your little parts and pieces, I guess. There we go, I think. Nope, that's not my white ones. Oh, here they go. They're right over here. And so we're just going to pop one of these guys out. And we are good. Oh, I didn't show you guys the stamp set. How dare I? Well, in the March stamp set, I am so sorry. That was fast, wasn't it? We got two stamp sets last month in the kit. And this is the one that actually comes with the kit. And it has these awesome sentiments on it. Thinking of you. Hello. Thanks. I will always be here for you. Congratulations. A little note and some little decorations. We also got a bonus stamp set. This is a 4 by, let's see. This is a 4 1/4 by 6 stamp set. And this was a bonus in the kit. Look at this. Can't wait to play with this. And the sentiments here say, sending you birthday wishes, best wishes, time to celebrate and celebrate. And this looks like a 2-step stamp. Matter of fact, it is a 2-step stamp. So I'm going to have fun with that. I haven't played with this one yet either, but we're going to go ahead and finish our card. So the sentiment on this one is just a note. Or a little note, not just a note. And before I do anything, I'm going to prime my stamp. I think for me, photopolymer sets stamp sets, especially the ones that we have, need to be primed a little bit. And by being primed, I just mean that because they're so new, we do need to get them ready to take the adhesive, the ink a little bit better. I also will go ahead and stamp a couple of times just to make sure that it is the ink is adhering to the set. Okay. All right. So when I prime, I just run my finger over it. You can also use some Versamark to prime it. Of course, Versamark is like a clear ink, right? It's like a gluish ink. And you can use that to kind of prime the stamp. And so we should have a pretty good surface that will take the ink. Right? I love Misty Moonlight. It is one of my favorite colors. And Misty Moonlight, unfortunately, is one of our blues that's retiring when the new catalog debuts. All right, so this is a primed stamp. So now we're ready to go ahead and stamp. All right. Do you guys have a favorite color from the retiring colors? I know I subscribe and save. That 5% helps a little bit anyway, anywhere you look at it, right? All right, let's stamp our little note. Oops. And again, I use every little bit that I can use to help me make sure that I line things up properly. If you see my head, I do apologize. Here we go. There we go. And you guys, just in case you're wondering, we are doing something a little different this Sunday, and I hope you guys will join me. A couple of our demonstrators, we are going to go live on YouTube, and we are going to create a card. Now, I don't know, it's kind of like a tic-tac-toe, and what that means is I had these awesome blocks. Matter of fact, give me 1 second, let me show you my blocks. I found these cute little blocks at Tada Moments on Etsy. I think she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator as well. But anyway, she makes these cute blocks, and they come in a set of 5. And they have something different on each of them. So this one says punches, bling, embellishments, texture, die cut, ribbon, twine. We said bling already. And so when you roll them, if you're stumped or you just want to create on the fly, you kind of just roll the dice and then you create a card using whatever lands. So our demonstrator friends that are going to go live with us on YouTube on Sunday, this is what we have to work with. We have to create a card that features punches, coloring. It has to be a fun fold, something about friendship, and using a color in the brights. So stay tuned. I'm going to post the link to the YouTube video so that you will see that and join us. And it's our first time doing something like that. So I hope you guys will definitely join us. Oh, cinnamon cider is my favorite as well. One of them. I'm so sad that it's going to be gone. I think it was one of those. It was such a gorgeous brown. And I mean, it was really, I don't even know what to call it, but it was one of those things I thought, I like the crumb cake and all those colors that we typically use for ground coverage, but I thought that cinnamon cider was the best color for ground, earth, what do you call those things? The earth, any of those earthy types things. I thought it was fantabulous for that. Anyway, let's finish this card and see what we're gonna do here. So here we go. Where's my little thing here? Because I said I was gonna. Oh, and this little, isn't this darling, you guys? This little I think this is an EK tool thing, and it's a lighted or lit. I don't know how the words you say it. Is that the right word? I don't know how to turn it on, but there's a light in here. Go figure. If I knew how to turn it on, I would show you. But there, oh, that's why. Haha, hold on 1 second. Let's put this in place and then I'll play with this guy. Do you see how easily I get distracted? Oh my goodness. I got my candle going. Give me a little ambiance while I'm in here. Well, that's why it won't turn on. Because there's this little thing here. I think I'm supposed to keep it on though. Anyway, let's see. How do you take it off? Huh. That's what happens when you like fancy. Oh, there we go. It's off. And then you turn this thing on. So, oh, isn't this cool? Look at that. You got a little light. So if you need to see what you're doing. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Look at that, y'all. And when you're blind as a bat like I am, every little bit of light helps. But there's this cute little on and off switch right in here. Gonna use this a little bit more. Anyway, so this is our first card. It is finished. I mean, I think it's finished according to, but I have to have bling. I don't consider any project that I work on complete unless I have some sort of bling attached to it. So I'm gonna crack open the little bling packets here that came with the kit. And I'm gonna put some bling somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm gonna put some somewhere. See, I think they have them somewhere on this card. Let me see if I can find them in the photo. Yeah, they have some on here. So there we go. Somebody knows that I love bling. Ha 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 ha. Awesome. I'm so glad you're doing better, Michelle. You have a good week at work? I'm gonna do 3 of them. And of course, you remember, you know, people say the rule of 3, but really it's odd numbers, I think. So I think that's enough for this first one. And this first card, you guys, is absolutely finished. And we have paired it with, let me see if I can find the right envelope. It's one of these, I believe. Yep. And these are paired with this envelope. So that is card number 1 from the March 2020 Paper Pumpkin Kit. Okay. Let's put this one aside. All right, so the next one we're going to work on. Oh my goodness, you poor thing. So the next one we are going to work on, let's go with this one right here. See, this one that has the, well, I'm going to avoid that one because I don't know what I did with my ribbon. I got to find my ribbon. Anyway, so we're going to work on this one. And so for this card, we will need, we'll need this card base. We will need we'll need one of these. And the beauty of having these kits, you guys, is once you make one the way that you don't even have to make one the way they tell you to, but once you make one, if you do decide to do that, you can take the rest of the pieces and create your own project. However you want to make your card, you can go ahead and do that and just use your elements. Use one of those. We used one of these. We need the sprigs. We need one of this. I'm excited about Sunday and the YouTube live. It's the first. We're gonna Zoom all of the presenters. I think there's just one more beside myself. There's a group of us, but some people aren't participating this first time, so I think there's gonna be just 2 of us that's gonna present on Sunday. But I'm totally excited about it. I expect there to be technical glitches, so I'm warning you guys now. It's the first time we're doing it, so I am expecting technical glitches. I'm missing something else, but I hope you guys will, you know, join us. And if we can get it to work right, we will do this at least once a month. We're going to do a challenge or a demo or a presentation. But I think we'll probably do more YouTube lives in the group. There's a bunch of demonstrators that we actually work together on Sundays, or we craft together on Sundays, just for fun. You know, but it's nice to share with you guys the talented set of people that I craft with, that I enjoy this moment of respite with. I just have some awesome friends. I'm so happy I found them, that they enjoy the same thing that I do, and we have such a blast. And let me tell you, several of us we've never met in person. It's all been through Zoom. And I tell you, the thing about this craft, you guys, or any craft, I guess, but this one in particular, we just have such a great time together. And it is such a time to, you know, just be, relax, de-stress, and do those things that makes your heart sing. Okay. Anyway, let's clean that. Let's prime this. Let's prime it, prime it, prime it. And again, this looks like it'll be a very simple one again. So let's just get started. I think this will fit through the Xyron. Nope, it will not. This one will. So there we go. That one's big enough that we could probably just add little dabs of glue, or the little glue dots to it to make it work. So there we go with this. All right, what am I seeing here? All righty. So first we're going to stamp thanks on our hexagon. Is it a hex? No, that's not a hex. A hex is 8, right? No, that's octagon is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 sides. That's a hexagon, right? Any of my geometry folks know? I think that's a hexagon is 6, right? 6 sides. Octagon is 8. So I think it's hexagon, right? Now I'm doubting myself. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's get our sentiment stamped, and then we're going to set that aside. Excuse me. I've been having heartburn all day. I swear to goodness. Ugh. And then we're just going to stamp. I don't like how it looks. You guys got to look at your stamp and check to make sure it's got good coverage. You don't see any piling or anything like that in it, okay? Alrighty. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. There we go. And I'm going to set that aside. And then we're going to get this guy going. So what I see is we have this like so. No. I'm trying to be very true to the card that we have. So because of this is going edge to edge, I'm going to fold it so that I don't have any fold over any glue that gets where it doesn't need to be, to help with alignment. And then all I'm going to do, add a little adhesive. And again, I am a liquid glue girl. That's me. Excuse me. Oh, let's play with our little toy. Let's play with our little toy. All right. And with it lined up on the grid lines, just find a spot, any spot. Right? And then make sure it's lined up. Okay. Boom. Okay. All right. So the next thing I see is that these pieces go down. And again, you got big enough spots on here that we can just add a little bit of adhesive on each. I am so ready for the weekend, y'all. Oh my goodness. And I'm just gonna put him right there. And there's no right way or there's no right or wrong way where you place your pieces. I'm just trying to get as close as possible, or as I can, to the artist's rendition. Just to start, okay? Yeah. I'm glad you have the opportunity to rest and recover, Michelle. This guy goes here, just like so. The next thing I see is we have the blue, like so. I think this is more towards here. No, the green is first, I think. Yes. So the green is first. All right. I decided tonight I have my candle going. I don't know if you can hear the candle burning in here because I wanted a little ambiance. I did. I wanted a little ambiance while I was in here stamping. You know, stamping relaxes me, but you know, I love candles. Does anybody love candles? I love candles. And when they're on sale, not when they're on sale, but I shop in Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you know, Hobby Lobby has a candle section, and it's like almost every other week they have them buy one get one 50% off. So really they're like 50% off or something. And I just go in there when they have that and I stock up on them, just because I always have to have candles in my house. I just love them. All right. I have to have candles. For those of you that are crafting or crafters, what is that one thing that you have to have when you are crafting that makes, you know, that helps to keep you relaxed? Helps to, you know, helps you focus and enjoy what you're doing a little bit better. What's one thing that you do besides candles? You guys, I listen to my audiobooks if I'm by myself. I love my audiobooks. And that's one thing I definitely do. Or I listen to my Alexa radio. I listen to Adele is one of my favorite artists, so I will listen to Adele radio on Pandora, or I will listen to Who's my next favorite artist? Oh, I listen to Afrobeats music. I don't know if you guys have ever listened to Afrobeats. You know, I'm from the Caribbean, so having the sounds of the Caribbean or anything like that just totally gets my juices pumping a little bit. So I absolutely love Afrobeats. I just had my dimensionals. Where did they go? Yo! Anybody else a disorganized stamper like I am? I mean, I just put everything to my left and I don't know where it disappeared to. But it ain't there. All right, so let me just reach back and just grab a pack of the... Look it. I'm frustrated with myself because I'm like, you just had the things. That's okay. It's one thing I have plenty of. It is dimensionals. When I can put my hands on them, of course. There we go. That is so funny. It's all right. I'll need it anyway. Because I know I'm going to put a whole ton load of dimensionals on right on this guy. All right. Here's a little quick question for you. How many dimensionals do you think Corona is going to put on this sentiment before she's happy? I'm going to stop in a little bit. How many do you think I'm going to put? Guesses, guesses. I'm already at 3. Tell me how many you think. I mean 6, 7, 8, 9. I know, I just don't. 10. And I see a space for one more. 11. So the answer, the answer is 11. I used 11. Yes, I do use a lot. And this take your pick tool, guys, this is perfect for taking the backing off of these little dimensionals. You kind of just stick it in there and pull. Okay. I find it one of the best tools for removing. You kind of stick and pull, stick and pull. Michelle, are you the only one that guessed? I think I missed that one. Yep. There we go. And card number 2 is done. Almost. So all we got to do now is just center this guy and not really center. Yo, I thought I put my phone on do not disturb. I guess I did not. And we're going to plop this puppy right here. He is done. She is done. And our thank you card is done, except for a little bit of bling. Right? Because we got to have bling. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so this card is done. Card number 2. This is how quickly these guys get put together, you guys. So, I know, right? Just use the... I know. I know. All right, so that one is paired with this one. I love these designer envelopes. So if you did purchase the subscribe and got the March Beyond the Horizons kit, you guys, there are kit refills that are available in the online store in the kit section. It's just a refill, so you won't get the stamps. Not the stamps. You won't get the stamps, just the refills, and you won't get the, I think this is it right here. Found it. Haha. You won't get the ink spot either, just the refill. Okay, I think I found the ribbon. There you go. Boom. All right, so now we are in business. We can make this last card. So this is the last one right here. And let me go and pull the pieces that I see that we need. We're going to need that's already gone. That's already gone. So we're going to need these two. So here's one. Here's two. We're going to need these. We're going to need, and this one's finished. You guys, the other thing is, don't throw these guys away, right? Let me show you really quickly that you can use. You can use these as stencils, okay? So when you have little cutouts like these, you know, you don't have to throw them out. Where's my green? There's my green. Let's go with a little, we're going to mix some soft succulent and some evening evergreen for a little blending. Okay, so just a little tip. When you have bees left over, and this is just a scratch piece of paper that I'm doing this on, you can just go ahead and use it as a stencil. Okay. Multi-use on these things. Okay. I just made a mess. But anyway, that's that one. And then I, you know, go ahead and add a little blending, shading. I'm going to go in lightly with the evening evergreen. All right. You belong like that. You belong like that. It shifted a little bit, so I have to try to get everything back to where it should be, or where it was. So this is what you'll get when you just reuse these, repurpose these as masks. Look at, you can use these as a background. So just be cognizant of getting the best use or the most use out of the things that you have. Okay. If you like masking or if you like stenciling, hey, I just got couples. If you need a sun, here's a little circle that you can use. Okay, so now I'm just going to see how this works with a little bit of blending, right? And I want my darker piece to be down here. Oops, I just shifted it again. Of course, if I was doing this for real, I would have some sort of adhesive on it so that it wouldn't move. But this, I'm just showing you what you can do with the negative of what you got. Okay. You can even shift it a little bit so that you do have an outline of the darker. So you have like a little bit of a shadow. So there you go. So don't throw these out, you guys. You can actually use these to create some awesome projects as well. Okay. All right. So on to card number 3. All right, so card number 3 is, let's see, what are we going to need? We are going to need, I already pulled those. We are going to need the ribbon, yes. And we are going to need one of these. There seems to be something green in there. I don't know what that is. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Oh. I don't know where it went. All right, so we're going to grab one of these. Maybe that one fell. Oh, there it is. It fell out already. So we need this. This is what we need. We need the card base, which is this one. And I'm missing something, the little piece for the sentiment. That's what I'm missing. And there it is. So this is everything that we need to make this last card. And the sentiment on that one is, I will always be here for you. So we're going to go ahead and clean off our stamp. And put that away. And pull out the last sentiment that we are going to use in the kit for tonight. Alrighty. I know I'm funny. I try to put them back exactly where they were, right? Does anybody else do that? I will always be here for you. Let's grab this. Let's make sure we put it on the block, condition it. Here we go. And I love, you guys, when I normally, it's not part of the process, but I'm going to show you, I love to heat emboss my sentiments, okay? I just think they look a little crisper when they're heat embossed. They're a little bit more sparkly, so I have additional sparkle in my card. I love heat embossing. Now, you can heat emboss with Stampin' Up! Inks, even though they are dye-based inks. They're not, yeah. And they kind of tend to dry quickly, so you have to work quickly if you're going to emboss Stampin' Up! Inks, which is why I'm getting my ink, embossing powder already, so that the minute I lay it down, I can just quickly add the embossing powder to it. Okay, so we add a little bit of ink. I need to test this. It didn't look crisp. Yeah, we're good now. Okay, let's add that. Make sure that's somewhat lined up. Again, pardon my head if it goes in the camera. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,004. And immediately I will add embossing powder. Now I'm going to turn on the heat tool, and again, here's another good use for your craft pliers. All right, and so here you have my sentiment. Do you see the difference when I told you about what it looks like when you you double emboss or you heat emboss it? I triple embossed, and as you can see the dimensions in it so much easier. I don't know if you can see the shine in it. Where's my camera? Right over here. So look at how flat it looks like when you just stamp it versus when you heat emboss. It's a difference. So I almost always will heat emboss my sentiments just to add a little bit more texture to my projects. Okay, so everything is stamped. Now it's just to put things together. All right. So what do we have here? We have this piece, and we're just going to lay this on here. Do I want the raised side? I want that side. I think I'm going to get up in the morning and go for a walk, and then end my walk with a awesome breakfast in the morning. That's my goal anyway, is to get up and go for a walk. I've had such a long week that I don't know about all that. I probably will. My goal is to get up, but I hope I don't sleep too late. Because I really do feel the need to exercise just a little bit tomorrow. All right, so now we're gonna just run both of these again through the Xyron machine. Actually, let me show you. Let me use the little glue dots so you can see, just in case you don't have a Xyron machine, you can see how easy it is to use the glue dots in this process. Okay. Again, this take your pick tool is perfect for picking these little things up. And then let's just take the little backings off, just the same way we did with the dimensionals. And we're now just going to add like so. Oh wait, I gotta look at this a little bit better. Oops. Let me see what I'm missing here. So I'm missing something. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna put these on. I think it's probably easier to put this part on first. And again, I'm doing this, I'm trying to stay as close to what the artist created, but you can do this in any way, any order. You know, if you don't want this green piece to go on the bottom, don't put it there. It's your card, okay? Just remember that. In card making, there is really no right and there really is no wrong. Everything is what you make of it. So keep that in mind. Okay. All right. Dot, dot, line, dot, line, dot, 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 dot. Okay. And so what I see is trying to make, what am I seeing here? I think I saw this guy right about there. And again, position wherever you feel it needs to be positioned. And now we need, it tells you exactly how much, so I'm going to see exactly how much ribbon I need so that I'm not wasting. And it says 7.5 inches of ribbon is what we need. So we're going to just grab the guide, the ruler, and we're going to measure out 7 inches. I was talking to a couple of friends of mine in terms of, you know, that I wanted to start doing more YouTube videos, and They had said that the one thing you should remember to do is put your phone on not vibrate. Put your phone on airplane mode or do not disturb is what you need to set the settings on. And so here's my 7.5, right? And then with the 7.5, I think all we did was, yeah, kind of folded it on itself, right? This is where we need some glue dots, right? And get the glue dot. About right here is where we're going to put one. And again, no rhyme or reason as to where you put your glue dots. No rhyme or reason, right? I was just watching Station 19, Michelle, before I went live, trying to catch up because I'm a couple of episodes behind. I know, right? That's one of my favorite shows on TV is Station 19. And we're going to put one here. And then we're going to put one on this side. Again, placement does not really matter. You can put more than one if you want. It's just going to be used to keep it in place. Oops. Forgot I brought my water in here. Alrighty. Oops. And then next. Well, I'm excited. I should probably have been doing homework. I should have been doing homework, but you know, I just didn't want to. And there are days where I just don't want to do homework. So I don't. I do not. When I don't want to do it, I just don't. Right? So I think we can see that I'll probably need one here. Oh, see? There's a guide as to where you could put adhesive also included in the instructions, right? So you guys Stampin' Up! and the creators of this kit thought about everything. If I read the instructions, then I would probably be further along, but I didn't. I just chose to look at the picture and go with the flow, and whatever happened, happened, right? And here we go. Here we go. What's next? The last thing we have to do is the sentiment. Well, not the last thing. So here we go. Michelle, how many glue dots do you think I'm going to use today? Guess. Before I start putting them on. 1. You guessing? 2. All right, I'm going to stop at 3. I'm going to stop at 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're just going to put our sentiment about right here. Oh, no, I don't want it to do that. So my sentiment is here. Boom. Now I'm going to put some gems on here. And then this card will be done. Let's see, where does Stampin' Up! have their gems. All right. Got one here. Yep, about here. Gonna put one about here. I don't know about there. And then one about down here. And you guys, this card is done. 3 quick cards tonight. I hope they were quick. I don't even know what time it is. It is almost 10 o'clock. Oh, I am definitely a late night stamper. Friday night late night stamping. Love it, love it, love it. Maybe that's what I should do all the time. Is Friday night late night stamping. All right, I think this is the last one. Yes, it is. And these envelopes coordinate so beautifully with the paper. All right, you guys, so here we go. These are the 3 cards that were in the March Paper Pumpkin kit. I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you for joining me as I make them. And as I come up with, I mean, there's really so much. I just love them the way they are. So, I'm going to try to see if I want to come up with alternatives, or to just use them. So just for joining me tonight, you yourself, my newest thing. Culture Tags is like my favorite game, one of them. And I don't know if you know about Culture Tags. Culture Tags, I mean, it's all about the hashtags and Culture Tags, right? And so with Culture Tags, if you're good on your hashtag game, this is the game for you. So the category is quote unquote Black Twitter, and this is the hashtag ANGTFT. Again, the hashtag is ANGTFT. And the clue that I'm going to give you, it says, this is something that somebody would say when somebody is kind of getting on your nerves. And they're saying stuff that you just think is so far left field. And this is something that you would say. Hashtag ANGTFT. All right. The first person to guess that correctly will win these 3 cards as a gift just for guessing. Okay. You guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you join me on Sunday for the demo, where the participating demos are going to be creating a card featuring the roll of the dice that features punches, coloring, brights, friendship, and it has to be a fun fold. Thanks for joining me tonight, you guys. Stay safe. God bless, and I will see you on the morrow.